Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more Hero Engine, our RimWorld series. We have a psychic ship that's landed. The Apocryton wandered all the way over here, so they were like awake. They entered some sleeping positions, and this guy wandered for quite a while. Um, let's select a few folks. Let's get our melee folks. Let's have you guys pop over here. Let's get Optics and Mischief. We'll have you guys pop over here, and we'll have you uh hold fire. Projected Psi Surge. Who is that? What is that from? Psychically trap a potent electronic disturbance and hurl it. Oh, it's from his weapon. Interesting. Okay. Well. Who else? Thundara, let's have you come over as well. I think you guys will be fine. And then I think what we'll do is we'll take out some raider camps today. I feel like Gold Squad might need like a little redemption after having to have been rescued by Skip and some other folks previously. Copycat Grey Wolf. We're gonna have you guys head over this way. Thundara. Let's have you move in this way. Optics and Mischief over here. Bubblegum. I guess we'll have... Oh, okay. Grizzly went straight in. Grey Wolf, search and destroy. Copycat, search and destroy. Mischief, can you hit the thing yet? Not quite. Okay. Mischief, Optics, Thundara. And you guys can fire at will. Okay. Yeah, that weapon on Optics definitely feels like he's shooting lots of laser blasts. Let's go. Okay. Optics, move forward. Bubblegum, you can move forward as well. Optics, where's your power? Okay. Well, we'll have to work on that. The gun seems to be handling things. Thundara, you're also missing your powers? I think I need to do like a little save and reload. Can you eye blast this? And then why don't you guys go ahead and... Is it B? B. Attack this. Why? You don't have your grenades. Go get some grenades, dude. Get Okay, I don't know if the Apocryton got any reses off. 30 reses, he did not. They've just been like slamming him. I'm pretty sure I told you, cannot order characters you do not control. I'm pretty sure I control you. Okay, interesting. Well, I'll figure out what's going on with Optics and Thundara, but our melee character has pretty much made short work of this. Okay, we have Gold Squad taking out a Xeno-human pirate gang. I think there's only like, what, 5 of those? Maybe we have Gold Squad just like take them out. Take them out this episode. So we found like a little clearing here that won't damage our Sky Ranger when we land. And, oh, you know what? We forgot Mischief. We'll pick him up for the next one. Zoom in. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Oh, they are mortar shelling us. Let's go. How many do we see out here? We see 11. And what's really strange is like all this Xeno-pirate, like there's so many Drell. I don't know why there's so many Drell, but Drell seem to like roll really high for generation when you have the Rim Effect mods. Okay. Well, it is raining outside, so Pyrrha, I don't know how much damage you can do, but let's start with that. Hammer, why don't you throw in a drone and then we'll... Oh. You're down. Does that always result in a psychic coma? The resulting emission of plasma is so powerful that only the long, intense concentration ends with the caster falling into a coma. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought you fell into a coma because we, like, overheated you one time. But I guess it's not just that. Copycat, go ahead and head in. Thundara and Cherub, I guess, will follow behind. Okay, base destroyed. Cherub, why don't you go ahead and load Pyrrha in? And then we'll swap Pyrrha out for Mischief. Hammer and Thundara. Just like... help Copycat with anything she might need help with. Doesn't seem like she needs help with much. I guess we'll just send you guys on search and destroy, and we'll have a look around when these turrets are gone. What are... okay. For some reason, I thought he was shooting bullets, and I was like, why would that happen? Okay, Thundara, why don't you start checking these rooms out? It's just the last turret left. Ooh. That room is on fire. Go here, go here, go here. Go there. Okay, actually you can just go here and here. If there was any treasure, we might have incinerated it. Okay, back home for Gold Squad. Well, that psychic coma doesn't seem to last very long because Pyrrha's up already, but we have a bunch of infested ship chunks, so I guess let's take care of those before we send folks out again. Let's just, like, get everyone going. And I'm debating whether we should maybe add an exit up this way. I think, let's go ahead and do it. Let's plan for it, I guess, like, right here. Let's go there. Just keep an eye on that, and then we will stick a door right here, here, and then we'll do these walls. And we're gonna need to run some power. So we can run power just like right up this way. Yeah, that will be great. You guys in position yet? You are not. But there we go. Okay. This is gonna be a little ugly. Let's get all our melee folks up front. Okay. And what do we want to do to open this up? Spectacle, you're missing all your biotic stuff. That's very annoying and weird. You're also missing all your sidecasts. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but I did get Thundara and what's Thundara and what's her name? Optics fix. Let me see if I can fix Spectacle real quick. Okay, things are working again. Let's move up, and then let's move up. And I want to do a whole lot of things. Let's... Oh, you guys can't target the buildings. Interesting. Warbringer. Right there. Spectacle, why don't you put down an annihilation field, like right here? And why don't you hit that? Okay, Now, optics. Let's blast this guy. Mischief. Why don't you blast this guy? Pyrrha. Meteor shower? Why not? Thundara. Let's do ball lightning down this way. Blizzard. Oh, cold zone. But yeah, let's do cold zone. That thing is huge. Okay. Right there. Anyone else? Hammer. Why don't you go ahead and throw down a combat drone? Right there. Yeah, I think that's all I want to do for now. Grizzly, you've jumped in. Grizzly, let's have you pull back, my dude. Let's get you out of that cold zone. Let's turn kill skip off for a moment, and then also turn jump off for a moment. Okay. I think that's good. Please don't get hypothermia. Infested ship chunks. We'll come take those out later once this cold zone dissipates, but that was not a problem at all. Well, it seems like Randy is very much awake today. He's been asleep for a while. We got a Manhunter pack. Skip was out here for some reason. Managed to take one down. Seems like one of them is bleeding, so they are gonna head this way. Maybe we build a bridge, just so that they stop doing that. But we'll take a look at them when they get here. Okay, here they come. Let's toss one of those down. Pyrrha. I'm not sure. I do like an eye blast. You can extinguish fire? Oh, you just fire foamed. But not anywhere helpful. Why is the radius so big if that is not where you're gonna do it? Okay, that's fine. Why don't you get back? It looks like there's a few more coming in. Is that it? Okay, you guys are free to go, and we'll let you guys rest before we hit some more bandit camps. Not bandit camps, but I guess pirate settlements. Well, this is pretty unfortunate. Apparently there is a lot of not mountain roof up this way. I don't want people drop potting straight into my base, so let's chill for a second. Orders, let's cancel this stuff for now. Let's do this entrance back here. And then we'll probably do a second one up there. They can drop pod in right here, and then they'd want to mine towards us. We can mitigate some of that. I guess they could drop pod in this way as well, but that leads towards our defenses, so that's fine. What do I want to do here? We could put a shield up. So if we go to security, we could put a shield generator like right here. And you can see the edge of the shield, but with these shields, we can move it. So we'll have to see if we can get it to cover this area. Anyone drop potting in right there would just be vaporized. We have the excess power for it. We'll need a cooling plug. I guess we could stick this cooling plug like right there. And then we can just We can just do the plasma pipe, like, right through the base, right? Here, here, here. And there. Does this need power? I don't think it does, but there's power line running right through there. Hidden chem fuel pipe. Power, there's power going through this. We'll just connect it regardless. Shield is built. Offset. Yes, okay, and then let's offset you right up there. Not quite. Let's go like super blue. Okay. You can kind of see the edge of it here. Why is the color not coloring? Strange. We can increase the radius on it, and I think that will get it. So anyone trying to drop pod into that area will just get obliterated. Once this little airlock is complete, then we'll mine the rest of our way up that way. Anything else going on? No, but I think we can probably go ahead and grab Gold Squad again for another camp. Wow, this tile is actually really, really beautiful. I'm kind of jealous of what these raiders ended up with. And I like that there are some like maple trees, just kind of like adding some color along the river. It feels super random and weird, but we have a clearing down here on that rock. And I don't see too many exterior defenses, maybe like 2 turrets. Or 4, okay. Let's go ahead and head out. It's like a jungle map, right? I have not played on a jungle map in quite a while. Okay, Thundara. Oh, we are getting some shots in. Mischief, why don't you do this eye blast? Like right there. Didn't do much. Okay. Thundara, why don't you do this guy up this way? Oh, you have an orbital beam targeter? He has a gun. And he has the crazy range, right? So he can see so far. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Base destroyed? I guess we'll just hit the next one. Well, we know Mischief and Pyrrha can essentially like take out an entire base by themselves. Maybe we'll send like Thundara and Hammer and just see if they can take out most of this base. Where are you? Oh, were we paused? Okay. We'll come back when we land. Okay, everyone draft up. Let's get you guys right here. We'll have Copycat just like hiding. Oh, you guys are gonna have to keep moving. Why don't you guys just like run some circles around this area? And then you guys move in. Okay, Hammer this way. Why don't you go ahead and put a drone in right there? And Thundara, what can you do? Why don't we do electromagnetic pulse, electricity blast. Let's summon lightning, like right here. Okay, Hammer. Cryoblast this guy. And then why don't you do some ball lightning, like right there? And let's get you back. Okay, copycat. I really don't want you going for that. I want you going this way. Okay, Hammer. Let's back up. Copycat. In. Chris became an adult. Okay. Hammer. Yeah, you guys are just not quite the force, right? Not on your own. You need someone like body blocking and stuff for you. Okay, you got it with a little bit of help. I bet Copycat could probably like take a base out on her. We'll try that next. Maybe we'll let these guys take a little break at home, sleep in their own beds, and then we'll hop over to the last couple pirate settlements. We are coming in for a landing. I think there's this base and then there's this base. So we just have the two left. I think I want to see if Copycat can solo this base. So we'll gather up down here just in case we need to move in. Actually, maybe even right there. Let's grab you guys. Let's move in down here. Let's speed things up a little bit. Cherub, you can do like a psychic guidance, hearing movement manipulation, overcharge the target's physical abilities. Let's do that. Let's have you buff Copycat. And then why don't you go ahead and move in? We will see how she does. Oh, she has like a little aura indicating she still has the buff. Okay, going in for a turret. Why don't you go in for some folks? Why don't we do that first? Okay. And she should be like taking out like critical organs every melee hit, right? So there she goes. Power-wise, regeneration of limbs, heat resistance, and martial artist. Okay, wait. So you killed 6 people and the camp is done? This person's still aggro. Well, that was not too much of a challenge. I guess we'll have you guys come down here and help with like taking turrets out. If we just set them on search and destroy, they should search and destroy these turrets. They're on their own. Guess let's do that. Let's have you matter phase. And then let's just walk through all these rooms. And what are you hunting down? You're hunting down the people that are fleeing. Okay. Well, don't know why, like, she went and punched the wall because she couldn't get in by walking through it. Okay. And no exciting treasure. Well, one more base to go. And that will be the end of whatever this faction is. What is this faction called? Yoko's Clubs? Xenohuman Pirate Gang. No more Yoko's Clubs. Well, I must have misclicked and told them to land dead center in this base. Oops. I don't think it'll be a problem for us, though. I think I just set them on search and destroy right away. Oh, it always takes so long to land. Search and destroy, and search and destroy for you guys as well. Oh, she's still buffed up, right? Psychic guidance, 4 more hours. Mischief. Mischief, mischief, mischief. Why don't... Mm. Like, what was that? What was that? That wasn't a terrible misfire because he didn't destroy himself, and I'm sure that we've seen people destroy themselves before, right? Hammer, why don't you try and flush them out of this with that? Was it the mortar? Did the mortar... I have no idea. I'm gonna have to, like, watch it. Because it felt like it was the I-beam. But we saw the I-beam, and I was assuming, like, it would explode here, but the explosion would go through the shield, right? So that's why I did it anyway. Oh, well. Skip, why don't you go pick them up? Okay, base destroyed. Tons of doors. Copycat, why don't you just start going through these buildings? Okay, Skip. Let's pick a site for you to land. I guess we can... Like, this area is clear, obviously. We just blew everything up there. Okay, again, nothing too thrilling here. I guess you guys are free to go. We will unforbid the things. We'll claim some beds for medical, and then we'll get them... We'll get them home. I think that's going to be it for today, though. Gold Squad, maybe... I don't know if they necessarily redeem themselves from having to be rescued. But we got to see their capabilities. We got to see that Copycat is very capable. Pyrrha is very capable. Mischief can be. Thundara and Hammer need some support. I feel like they lay down lots of damage, but they definitely need a front line. Cherub, you know, you don't have anything too special about like what you can do on your own. I don't think you could like necessarily take a raid down on your own. I guess you could probably do some kiting. You have some wings, you have a jump. Taking down a faction base on your own, I think just super tedious probably, but nice that you can like buff our characters. Anyhow, thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.